There are a couple shiitakes. There are a couple more, which should be ripe in a couple days. There are a couple more, and some more, and this log should be loaded in a couple days. There are some more. This will be the squash area where I put a lot of leaves into, and the garden seems to be digesting them. And this is the main daffodil area, which it seemed to have run its course. Here is an auxiliary daffodil, an old stump from a beaver cutting, a few more daffodils, and yet a few more daffodils. This was the main area last year. It'll mostly remain fallow, but I will put in some beans, beets, carrots, lettuce, spinach, and tomatoes. I would put in more, but the woodchucking pest has done too much damage. I'm going to try some experiments to outwit it. There are some little flowers that got seeded when I got some other leaves delivered for compost. These are the leaves I picked up and were in the bags, and I'll be rototilling them in later in the day if the storm doesn't come, and I'm going to plant potatoes in this area. To the extent I have seed potatoes, I will be planting seed or potatoes in this area too. You can see the hops coming up. This is another area where there are some leaves. I'll be rototilling it later in the day. If the seed potatoes get this far, I'll put them in here too. In this little strip, there were potatoes planted last year, and the ones that I did not see will sprout, and I'll have a few potatoes in here. I have many similarities with Superman, but X-ray vision is not one of them, so when I dig potatoes, there get to be potatoes left over. Then in the larger area, it will either be considered being left fallow, or I will try to plant 3 hills of pumpkins, and I hope the woodchuck won't get them. This is left over from someone's bird feeder, and there's a potential some sunflowers may come out of it.